Hey my beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. It's your girl Tastee. Hey y'all. So excuse the delay on the readings, you guys. I've been having quite a bit of a week, but I'm still here, still gonna get these readings out. So this week we're going to be doing the give slash receive spread. It's gonna be a very short spread. We're going to pull positive affirmation cards, then we're going to do tarot, then we're going to do two chakra cards. So if you do want your video out there sooner, I do it based off views, so keep your views up, and that will ensure that you get your video recorded before, you know, whoever is the least amount of views. I can say that much. I think you were like tied with two other signs. Also, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I pray you're able to find something useful to help you in your journey. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate your support. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like, you guys, and the bell notification if you want to be notified when I post videos. I'm going to do my best to post them every week, but no promises, because sometimes life does get in the way of things. And if you are new to my channel and you would like to subscribe, go ahead and hit the subscription button. So as you guys know, with general readings, they're general, so the message that comes out is intended for whoever it's supposed to be for. Never force it to your story. If it's not your story, if it doesn't resonate with you, check out other signs in your chart. However, if it does, I pray you're able to receive something. The first card I'm going to be pulling is where you're at currently. So if that's not where you're at currently, it's probably not your story right now, but it could be later, because my readings are timeless. If you would like something with your own personal energy, you can most definitely hit me up for a personal reading. You can email me. My email is in the description box below, and I can send you a picture of my prices. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So thank you so very much, Holy Spirit, Mother Goddess, Father God, Archangel, Spirit God, Universe, and Ancestors, for allowing for me to be a clear channel and clear beacon of light. I appreciate you so much for allowing for me to be able to release ego with all my readings. Thank you for allowing for me to be able to receive this message from my Leo. So for positive affirmation, would you like to start my Leos off with? Can you show me clearly, please? Okay. So we have I love my body. So it says also my nails, you guys. I know the nail polish is like coming off. I could not find my nail polish remover, and I didn't feel like repainting them. I got tired of painting them every day, so I'm just going to let y'all know. So it says, I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. So with this, I love my body. This is just saying, you know, I love all of me, internally and externally, and it doesn't really matter how I look. I deserve to love myself regardless, you know. So I can say you have a certain glow to you when you do love yourself, you guys. So it's just like, even if your body isn't the way you want it to be just yet, your body still deserves to be loved. It still deserves to have the feelings as if it is the way that you do want it to be. If you're working on getting it towards the way that you want it to be, it deserves love, period. You deserve love unconditionally. Your body deserves love unconditionally. But it's literally saying that you create peacefulness in your mind, your body will reflect this. So it's just saying, like, you know, you could possibly be breaking out because of stress, or your body may be having certain reactions because of stressing. So this is like, in order for you to feel more at ease and feel more in control of your actual body, you may need to do some internal work. So breathing, or meditating, or maybe even exercising, just so that your mental can like feel like it's working through something, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get started on your actual spread. So thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly where my Leos are at currently? Where are my Leos at currently? Show me clearly, please. Okay, so where you're at currently, we have three cards that came out. We got the Ace of Cups, we got the Hermit card, and the Page of Wands. So yeah, right now where you're at currently, you do have a lot of love to give. You are focusing on how you want to put yourself out there. I do feel like you're loving yourself heavily. You may possibly be retracting your energy as well with this Hermit card here. Some of y'all may have Virgo in your chart, but the Hermit card just legit talks about really figuring out what your own soul calling is. You kind of retracted your energy from a lot of people just to focus on the things that you authentically love, like what your heart calls for you to do. With this Page of Wands being here, just like I'm ready to start nurturing myself, I'm ready to start putting forth efforts towards myself. So I do see you're really retracting your energy towards other people, and I do see you're heavily focusing on your own goals, the things that you really love to do, your own well-being, etc., etc. So that's kind of like where you're at right now. I do feel like you're not really taking that much action right now. You may possibly feel kind of upset about that, but I do feel like you're not really taking that much action because, ooh, let me put that on mute. But yeah, I do feel like you're not taking that much action because you want to make sure you're going in the right direction. So it's just like, be like, yeah, I could take all this action and it may not even be what I want. So those actions would be for no reason, you know. So I want to make sure I'm taking action towards the right thing, et cetera, et cetera. So I do feel like you are working really hard to nurture yourself, love yourself, and release, you know, certain pain and resentment. Release the mask, release ego, release just hurtful energy, things within your shadows, illusions that you may be telling yourself, etc., etc. You're working really hard to figure yourself out. You know, I don't know. I no longer want to lie to myself. I no longer want to live in an illusion. I want to make sure I'm doing my life, you know, living my life, building my life the way that I truly want. Being myself authentically. So let's see what you should focus on giving during this time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I appreciate you. Can you show me clearly what my Leos should focus on giving during this time? What should they focus on giving during this time? So what you should focus on giving during this time, we have these 7 of Wands here, you guys. This talks about giving boundaries, standing up for yourself, fighting for the life that you truly want. So they want you to give your authentic self here. With the 7 of Wands being here, that just talks about like boundaries. So we have the Hanged One and the Empress card. This is Libra energy, so some of y'all can have Libra in your chart. But they just want you to be able to express yourself, express your boundaries clearly, you know, just clearly, like, this is what I'm fighting for, this is what I want, this is what I'm doing. That's what they want you to give. Really tap into that energy of this is what I'm doing. So it's just like people could possibly ask you for favors and it does not align with what you want to create. And so they just want you to not give in to those things that you don't really want to do. Give your authentic self. Build what you want to build authentically. Surround yourself with people who align with who you are. So they don't want you to take many action towards things that don't aid in what it is that you genuinely want to create. They want you to be very honest to yourself and to other people. Like, hey, you know, I don't really like it when you talk about this when I'm around, or hey, I don't really like it when you do this when I'm around, etc., etc. So they want you to give your authentic self. They want you to fight for the life you actually deserve to live. So let's see what you should focus on receiving. Give boundaries, you guys. Give boundaries. Express your boundaries. And don't allow for other people's boundaries to weigh you down. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say this doesn't align with me. This isn't who I am, etc., etc. So let's see what you should focus on receiving. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I appreciate you. Can you show me clearly what my Leos should focus on receiving during this time? What should they focus on receiving during this time? So what you should focus on receiving is Leo energy. Look, we got that Justice card here. So this just talks about happiness, optimism. Focus on receiving childlike energy. Focus on receiving, seeing the brighter side of things. Focus on receiving that type of energy. So you may have people around you who are pretty honest with you with this Justice card here about what it is, like your own thought patterns, and maybe even certain relationships that you really love, you know, people that you really love that are really honest with you about, hey, you know, you're focusing on the wrong thing, or hey, you're focusing on things you can't control, or who may be really doing their best to uplift your spirits during this very difficult time that you're going through, because I do see some of y'all are going through a difficult time, a really healing process right now, because you're leaving behind things that you do have a lot of love for. There are people around you who are doing their best to keep your spirits high. So they want you to focus on receiving that, receiving the good energy, tuning into that good energy, that happy energy, that childlike energy, that optimism, you feeling young again. Really focus on that because it is going to help you grow. Focus on the things that you love. Focus on receiving love from people. Focus on receiving really healing from people as well. Certain children, you guys. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this could be you. Maybe you have nieces, or maybe you work with kids or something, or maybe you even have a child. This is receiving love from your child, receiving healing from your child. Children can be very helpful. They could be very healing. So maybe even having a mindset like a child just to see, because they're seeing from a child's point of view and perspective is completely different than seeing from an adult perspective. We have so many things that we're stressing about and worrying about. So maybe they want you to put yourself in a child's point of view for a little bit, just so that you can have less things to worry about. Because I do see you are stressing about a lot of things when it comes to just your boundaries, things that have hurt you, they're keeping you up at night. It's really starting to affect your health and stuff. So they want you, in order for you to feel like you can actually heal yourself, just focus on being a child. Maybe even things that you wanted to do when you were younger, etc. and etc. So let us go ahead and start reading your chakra card. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I appreciate you. A second, you guys. So what additional messages do you have for my Leos? What additional messages do you have for my Leos? Can you show me please? Okay. Alrighty. So we have confusion at the bottom of the deck, and we also have miracle. So miracle is your solar plexus. This just talks about your problem solving process, whether it's logical, if you have routines set in place when it comes to you wanting to achieve the things you want, or is it a scattered approach? So how you solve problems, your own routines in life, and then your ability to follow your own instincts. So miracle says the brightest of all thoughts resides in the sun yellow, as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this. I love it. I love it when my oracle goes with the actual cards, because that means I channeled the message correctly. You guys, I love it. It's like an extra like seasoning or whatever. It's like the sprinkles. I didn't like sprinkles. It's like the chocolate chips on the ice cream. Okay. Or the hot fudge. I like hot fudge. Okay. So it says integrity is what turns the light on. Do you let someone in, or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out the pain without also shutting out the pleasure. You guys, so it's saying you can't experience the pleasure in your life if you shut out the pain. So it's like if you do shut out the pain, which I do see that's what some of you guys are doing, versus like seeing, how like what you could have learned from it. You're also shutting out the pleasure. That's why they want you to focus on receiving this pleasure and this love. So it says kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. The essence of inspiration is integrity, cannot be counted on. Being a light, lighting the way for others, coming miracles, integrity, gifts, and rewards. Okay, so now let's see what confusion says. Confusion just talks about your conscious choices and your conscious actions, you being aware of your thought patterns, your actions, and what you put your energy towards to help you bring you closer to spiritual magnetism. So confusion says when you are in the unknown, it may be a little comfort to know that you are safe. Understand that your angels have brought you to this point. You may need more information at this time. Remain still and allow for inspiration to come in. So confusion at a deeper glance says every silver lining has a cloud. Through the willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. There is nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring clarity. Can I see confusion as a good thing? Can I learn to let go of needing an immediate outcome? Allowing for confusion, spiritual support, consequences of actions, finding love, clarity, support, and revelation. So, I'm going to read the meditation for this. So it says, close your eyes and visualize the room you are in. Focus on one object in the room. When you are relaxed, sense the presence of silver cloud. When the object is no longer visible in your mind's eye, relax even more deeply and breathe. You are in the place of not knowing. It is a completely safe environment. Ask for the highest good for all, and this shall be revealed. So this is like you not knowing what's going to happen, what the outcome will be, but just knowing that everything's going to fall into place regardless. But with that being said, I love y'all so much. I pray that this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to resonate for. I pray that you're able to stay grounded during this storm that you're in, and I pray that you're able to focus on the energies that's going to help you create peace in your mind. I love you guys, and y'all have a wonderful day on purpose, okay? Toodles.